Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates and lays foundation stones for several developmental projects and schemes in Manipur. Supreme Court defers hearing in Ram Janmabhoomi-Babri Masjid case to the 10th of January. Apex Court gives centre 2 weeks' time to list steps taken to form search committee for Lokpal. Government to honour outstanding young entrepreneurs with National Entrepreneurship Awards this evening. And in Sydney Test, India declared first innings at 622 for 7. Cheteshwar pujara and Rishabh Pant impressed, scoring 150-plus runs each. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated and laid foundation stones of 12 development projects worth rupees 15,000 crore in Manipur today. While addressing a public rally in Imphal, Prime Minister Modi said,
आज मणिपुर को 125 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक की लागत से बने इंटीग्रेटेड चेक पोस्ट का भी उपहार मिला है। ये सिर्फ एक चेक पोस्ट नहीं है, दर्जनों सुविधाओं का केंद्र भी है। भारत म्यांमार सीमा पर स्थित ये चेक पोस्ट यात्री और व्यापार की सुविधा देगा। इसके साथ ही कस्टम क्लियरेंस, विदेशी मुद्रा एक्सचेंज, इमिग्रेशन क्लियरेंस, एटीएम, रेस्ट रूम जैसी सेवाएं भी यहां मिलेगी.
The Prime Minister said he has visited the Northeast region nearly 30 times in last 4.5 years and he really likes interacting with people there.
अभी कुछ देर पहले यहां करीब 1500 करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा की दर्जन भर परियोजनाओं का लोकार्पण और शिलान्यास हुआ है और इसके लिए मैं मणिपुर के हर भाइयों बहनों को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं. ये परियोजनाएं आपके जीवन को आसान करने वाली. हम दिल्ली को आपके दरवाजे तक ले आए हैं. मैं खुद बीते 4.5 साल में करीब 30 बार नॉर्थ ईस्ट आ चुका हूं.
The Prime Minister said many sportspersons from Manipur made India proud on national and international level. The Prime Minister said, as per the centre's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, it is ensured that no region or person is excluded from development. He said,
आने वाले कुछ समय में यहां पर खबा मलाम खाई से हन्ना चांग हेगांग के बीच रोड प्रोजेक्ट, इम्फाल में इंफेक्शियस डिजीज सेंटर, नए कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर और मिनी स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स का भी काम शुरू होगा. साथियों, चाहे केंद्र की सरकार हो या फिर मणिपुर में बीरेन्द्र सिंह जी की सरकार, हमारा विजन है सबका साथ, सबका विकास.
In the evening, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to address Vijay Sankalp Samavesh at Silchar in southern Assam. This is his first visit to Barak Valley as Prime Minister. The Supreme Court has deferred the hearing in the Ram Janmabhoomi-Babri Masjid title dispute case to 10th of January. The Apex Court on 29th of October had fixed the matter for the first week of January before the appropriate bench which is to decide the schedule of hearing. Various Hindutva organizations have been demanding an ordinance on early construction of Ram Temple at the disputed site. The Apex Court today directed the centre to place an affidavit on the steps taken since September last year to set up a search committee for the Lokpal. The top court asked Attorney General K.K. Venugopal to file the affidavit on the matter by January 17th. A bench comprising Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi and Justice S.K. Kaul have passed this order. The Lok Sabha today resumed discussion on Rafale aircraft deal. Participating in the discussion, Dharmendra Yadav of Samajwadi Party questioned the deal, alleging that it has been purchased at more than the price decided during UPA rule. He reiterated opposition's demand for a JPC probe. Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge demanded that the Prime Minister should answer the questions on the deal in Parliament. Anurag Thakur of BJP, without naming Congress President Rahul Gandhi, accused him of telling lies on the deal in the House. He said the Congress was involved in corrupt practices in defence deals in the past. Mr. Thakur also attacked Mr. Gandhi for questioning a woman journalist who had interviewed Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently. The discussion is underway. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley today said the 15th Finance Commission has been asked to submit its report and make it available by 30th of October this year. Replying to supplementaries during question hour, Mr. Jaitley said terms of reference TORs of 15th Finance Commission state the Commission shall use the population data of 2011 while making its recommendations. The Minister said TOR also indicated that Commission may consider proposing measurable performance-based incentives for states in efforts and progress made in moving towards replacement rate of population growth. The Minister said,
the Finance Commission deals with the resource allocation of the whole country. And when it deals with the resource allocation for the whole country, the state governments, the central government, it has to have a very balanced approach. He is right when he says that states which are socially and economically progressive have a good successful record in terms of population control should not be disincentivized.
The government today said it has allocated funds to the banking sector and other public sector undertakings with a view to improve their condition. Replying to questions in the Lok Sabha, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said 90,000 crore rupees was allocated in the union budget and infused in various public sector banks by the government during financial year 2017-18. Several women members in the Rajya Sabha today made a strong plea for 33% reservation of seats for them in Parliament and state assemblies. The matter was raised during the zero hour. Earlier, Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu said some of the women members had met him in this regard and sought a discussion in the House. Members belonging to AIADMK and DMK in the Rajya Sabha today staged a walkout in support of their demand, opposing the proposal for construction of a dam across River Kaveri. They walked out of the House soon after it met for the day. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. The Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship will host third edition of the National Entrepreneurship Awards in New Delhi this evening. The awards aim to recognize and honor outstanding young first-generation entrepreneurs and those who have contributed immensely in building the entrepreneurship ecosystem. A total of 43 awards will be presented this year. The winners will receive trophy, certificate and cash prizes ranging from 5 to 10 lakh rupees. The National Entrepreneurship Awards is a platform focused on driving innovation, ushering in a positive change for youth in entrepreneurship across all the industries. Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Singh Puri kicked off Swachh Sarvekshan 2019, the fourth edition of the annual Cleanliness Survey of Urban India in New Delhi today. The survey will cover 40 crore people across over 4,000 towns and cities. The completely digital and paperless survey will be completed in a record time of 28 days, and it will be larger than the previous ones. In the survey, people's engagement is being given top priority. For the first time ever, inspection will be conducted without giving any prior information to the concerned official for a real-time check, and survey will be based on people's feedback. The government today clarified that there has been no decision recently regarding the production of the 2,000 rupee notes. In a tweet, Economic Affairs Secretary Subhash Chandra Garg said the printing of notes is planned as per the projected requirement. He said the country has more than adequate such notes in the system, with over 35% of them by value in circulation. His comments came in the wake of media reports that the government has stopped the printing of the 2,000 rupee currency notes. The Bihar government has ordered culling of over 15,000 poultry birds in Munger district following confirmation of bird flu. The Animal Husbandry Department ordered culling of birds within 1 kilometer radius of Sampanchak village in Jamalpur block of the district. District Magistrate Anand Sharma said this is the second instance of bird culling. A 6-member central team is visiting Patna today to conduct a detailed study. Meanwhile, the Bihar government has advised people to avoid chicken and poultry products like egg as a precautionary measure. In Uttar Pradesh, National Investigation Agency, NIA, has arrested an armed smuggler, Naeem, from Meerut yesterday. Superintendent of Police for Rural Area in Meerut, Rajesh Kumar, told AIR that Naeem is accused of arms supply to terrorist groups. 7 people were killed after an LPG cylinder blast in West Delhi Sudarshan Park last night. The blast led to the collapse of a building used for commercial purpose. Police said 18 people have been rescued and shifted to Acharya Bhikshu Hospital. The owner of a factory engaging in painting ceiling fans is among the injured. The UN Security Council has condemned in the strongest terms a series of heinous and cowardly attacks aimed at security checkpoints in northern Afghanistan. In a statement, UNSC said perpetrators and sponsors of these terror attacks should be brought to justice. The terror attacks on Monday killed at least 27 and wounded dozens of others. The assaults were carried out by Taliban extremists in the provinces of Saripol and Balkh, striking security forces in 3 areas. The attacks on New Year's Eve came a day after the announcement by Afghan electoral authorities of a new date for planned presidential elections, which had been scheduled to take place on April 20th. Elections will now be held in July this year. In U.S., veteran Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi, considered an ardent supporter of India-U.S. ties, has been elected as the Speaker of the House of Representatives for the second time, thus becoming the most powerful elected woman in America. Pelosi, second in line for the presidency, took the gavel as Democrats regained control of the House of Representatives in the new Congress after the midterm elections. A poster exhibition on the relevance of Bhagavad Gita combined with the thoughts of Mahatma Gandhi is being organized under the aegis of the Consulate General of India, Dubai and Vigyan Vikas Patton Institute. The 2-day exhibition, which will be inaugurated this evening by the Consul General Vipul, will showcase a variety of handcrafted khadi products from the Khadi Gramodyog Bhavan. The exhibition is being organized as part of the 150th birth anniversary celebrations of Mahatma Gandhi. The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange climbed 177 points or 0.5% to trade at 35,691 in the afternoon trade a short while ago. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange advanced 51 points or 0.5% to 10,723. At the Forex market, the rupee had posted sharp gains of 28 paise to 69.91 against the dollar in afternoon deals. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated Arunima Sinha for scaling Mount Vinson, the highest peak in Antarctica. She became the world's first woman amputee to climb Mount Vinson. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, Arunima has scaled new heights of success and she is the pride of India who has distinguished herself through her hard work and perseverance. In Sydney Test, Australia ended Day 2 with 24 without loss in their first innings. Earlier, India rose to a commanding position, having declared the first innings at 6:22 for 7. Cheteshwar Pujara missed his 4th double ton by falling to Nathan Lyon at 193 runs, while wicket-keeper batsman Rishabh Pant stole the show with 159 not out today. All-rounder Ravindra Jadeja chirped in with a brilliant 81 runs. The visitors resumed their innings with 303 for 4 this morning. For the hosts, Nathan Lyon picked 4 wickets. India has already retained the 4-match series 2-1. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates and lays foundation stones for several development projects and schemes in Manipur. Supreme Court defers hearing in Ram Janmabhoomi-Babri Masjid case to 10th of January. Apex Court gives centre 2 weeks' time to list steps taken to form search committee for Lokpal. Government to honour outstanding young entrepreneurs with National Entrepreneurship Awards this evening. And in Sydney Test, India declare first innings at 622 for 7. Cheteshwar Pujara and Rishabh Pant impress, scoring 150 plus runs each. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. And with that, we end the midday news.